Alright, so this is the latest release of our game, Polker. It's 2.13.16 and we just released it a day ago. I'm going to log into a temporary account here and kind of show you a few things like the gameplay and the dashboard and explain some of the elements that we got going on. So logging in, the first thing you're going to see is our dashboard. Now we got a lot of space here for advertisements. We got this rotating banner up here and we got this rotating banner to the right. And then we got this video promo that we can display videos to our users. So there's a lot of real estate for advertisements right on the dashboard here. The game actually has 5 main assets that we use. They're up here on the right. You can see your balances. We have chips, PKRX, vouchers, scraps, and keys. Now the chips are going to be your main asset that you play with inside the game. They're play money. You can actually buy them on our marketplace. The next one is PKRX. Now that is going to be purchased with PKR. It's tied in value 1-to-1 with PKR. It has various uses in the game, exclusive to PKRX, like swapping dealers and stuff like that. I'll get into that a little bit later. The next one is vouchers. Now you use vouchers to redeem to play in SCT and MTT modes. You can get some of these by subscribing to certain tiers, which I'll also get into a little bit later. The next would be scraps, which are generated by playing the game and doing various things. Now, the scraps can be combined into keys. The keys are going to be your main entry points into STT and MTT modes, plus you're going to be able to redeem those in order to gain certain items like accessories and NFTs. So you're going to really want to try to gain as many keys as you can, because that's going to be where you're going to be generating, all the assets that you want to collect and sell in the marketplace. Now we do have two main modes here. We have our chip game mode, which here's our lobby. This is going to be a listing of all our tables. They are tied to what we call adventure mode. Now let me go over here to adventure mode and show you what I'm talking about. Now we have various maps, map 1, map 2, map 3. Now these are kind of unlocked in a progressive type of model. So right now you see you have map 1 and map 2. Those are the ones I have unlocked. Now when I play on map 2, I'll gain experience and then I'll kind of collect certain achievements in that game. And when we collect all these achievements, which I'll get into later too when we get into the gameplay, it will eventually, when I'm done with all those, eventually I'll unlock map 3. And from map 3, I'll do the achievements and I'll unlock map 4. And it kind of gives you a progression into the different maps and the different things you can earn. Each map will have its own default dealer. It'll have a default table and environment, and from there you can actually customize those too, which is pretty cool. Now over here you also have our kind of socials. You got our global list with all the players that are currently registered in our early access program. You also have a friends list, which you can add any one of these people to your friends. And then you have chat, so you can chat on the dashboard as well. That's a feature that's going to be coming up very soon. Now, one thing I didn't explain about the chips is you also got a model up here where you can claim chips every 24 hours. So it kind of gives you a nice little, like if you run out of chips, at least you can claim some free chips every 24 hours or so. So let me go ahead and jump into a game. Let's go ahead and jump into map 1 here. Now you can also join this by going to adventure mode here, and it'll automatically, after entering your stake, it'll automatically join you to available tables, which right now it's probably going to join me to table 1. Yeah. So here is a demonstration of our gameplay. Now if you notice, we have 3D dealer here with plenty of animations and plenty of effects, and they're really cool looking. I'll play a couple of hands here to kind of show you how the natural flow of it kind of works. Looks like I got pocket 3s on the rip here, so that's pretty nice. course, the jack doesn't help me out much. I wonder what he's got here. I'll go ahead and try to call him. If you notice up here, you got experience. So every time you're playing this game, when you're done with a hand, you're going to gain a certain amount of experience and scraps and potentially keys if your hand is good enough. Let's go ahead and bet on this a little bit. So the experience and the keys and the scraps, whatever you earn, is kind of tied to how good your hand is. So if you have a really good hand and you beat someone with that, then you're going to get a lot more experience and you're going to progress a lot more. Looks like you swapped the dealer out. So that's another cool, interesting thing about this is you can actually swap the dealers you have unlocked. Now, the dealers are tied to NFTs, right? So every dealer you see on the table is an actual NFT that someone owns. So for mine, I can't swap right now because I have to wait 5 minutes, but I actually own Ducato, which is one of the NFTs and one of the dealers. Now, when this timer is up, I'll be able to swap out the dealer for mine, and it'll show my customized dealer on the map to everybody, just like our player here did. Now, like I said, you earn NFTs by opening something called chests, and you use keys to unlock these chests. And these NFTs are actually yours. So whenever you earn these NFTs by unlocking these, they're going to be yours forever. You can actually list them on marketplaces and sell them, and that's kind of the bread and butter of... I'll go ahead and go in on this. It's kind of the bread and butter of the play-to-earn model, right? You can see we actually have effects here. Now, since I went all in, it's going to boot me out. Got eliminated, but that's okay. Now, let me kind of go over here and show you the NFTs itself. Now, right now, these are our beta NFTs. We gave out these NFTs for beta participants, right? So there's going to be 10 of them in total. Now, they're going to own these beta NFTs for, as long as they want. They could sell them, they can keep them, they can hold. I mean, they can do whatever they want with them. This account right here actually has this Ducato dealer, this NFT here. Now I can actually take this. Now this is a future. This is going to be released very, very soon within the next 2 quarters. Is we're going to have our customization feature to where you can take this NFT and earn accessories and take accessories and attach it to the dealer itself. Now each accessory is going to have a specific use inside the game, and you can also, whenever you attach it to your dealer, you can mint a new NFT with all the accessories on that. So the NFT kind of evolves. We call it Fusion, but it's going to evolve into a brand new NFT that you can actually sell in the marketplace. If you look up here, we have future features like progression trees, which is going to show you how you progress with maps and dealers and stuff like that, and the staking pool for your NFTs and stuff. If you go over here to the account tab, we have all the necessary stuff for accounts, right? We also have, an option for all kinds of avatars, which I believe later we're going to have them also be earned and unlocked through our play-to-earn model. You could upgrade your pass. Now, let me get into the passes real quick. So when we go into our store, which is online, it's on a web page, on our website. We have a thing called PKR Pass. Now, these passes right here you can buy with PKR exclusively right now, and they offer several benefits. Like if you have the bronze pass opposed to the silver pass, you're going to earn a certain amount of chips daily. You're going to be able to unlock different tiers of chests to earn better and more exclusive and rare NFTs and accessories. So the better the pass, the more you're going to get out of our platform and the more you're going to receive and be able to earn. And you also have a better indicators around your avatar to show the world pretty much and all the other players that you actually bought this pass and you're participating in it. Now the next over here would be chips. Now you can buy chips easy with PKR, exclusively PKR. So it's gonna drive the PKR price up by making this exclusive like that. And this also kind of gives more more of a revenue model into, if people want more chips, they're going to have to spend money in order to get them, in order to play with them. So you can also go over to the staking tab with PKR, and you are actually able to stake PKR right now. Of course, it's just a standard staking model. You can look into that. This is all public. If you need to get a beta account to test it out, I'm sure we can do that as well. So let me switch back to the game here. We pretty much ran through most of the features we got now, and except for maybe like the settings page, which is just typical settings for the dashboard and for the game. So you can kind of customize your experience. So we're trying to make this as accessible as we can to as many demographics as we can. Now, we are using Unreal Engine 4 right now, but we are in the process of porting this whole project over to Unreal Engine 5, which is going to give us a lot more range of freedom to do what we want with the current technology that's out there. So we're not stopping with what we have now. We're actually going to make this look like the most amazing game you can possibly get your hands on in terms of poker and everything else. And Unreal Engine 5 is definitely going to be able to do that for us. I'll actually kind of jump into this game real quick too to show you a different map and dealer, because we have right now several maps, but we only have 2 unlocked for this early access title. This is our South America map, which has Felicity, our dealer, kind of defaulted to that map. But like I said, you can actually swap out the dealer. So I just swapped out to my dealer, Takato. So now I have him. Now everybody can see that, right? So everyone can see that dealer on the table. And whenever we get our customization, you're going to see all the customization that I was able to put onto Takato as well. One thing I did forget to show you here is the medal system, which is how you progress in certain maps. So right here is our medal challenges. Now this is how you actually progress into higher tier maps, which again enable you to kind of to earn more and more exclusive items and more exclusive NFTs. Now you have to actually go through these and earn all these achievements in order to go on to the next map, which is pretty straightforward. It gives a nice progression to players to really feel like they're earning something, and they really want to keep playing. But I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Now the game plays with just one table at a time because we want to take full advantage of the 3D, and doing multiple tables would kind of stifle that. But you can switch back to the dashboard anytime you want to do, anything like, more chips or go to your account or do anything like that. And we do have a leaderboard which is going to be displayed, which has all kinds of different metrics on it as well. Make sure I finish this handout real quick before I jump off of this. All right, so that's pretty much everything. We're not going to stop with these features, though. We're definitely going to make this platform a lot more feature rich. We're just getting started, in other words, and you're going to see a lot of cool things come in the next this year, in the next few months. So I would definitely stay tuned. And thanks for your time.